Our story begins with Homo sapiens, the only surviving human species. Emerging around 300,000 years ago in Africa, Homo sapiens were not alone. They shared the world with other human species like Neanderthals and Denisovans. However, over time, sapiens became the dominant species, outlasting their counterparts. Life for early sapiens was tough, living as hunter-gatherers. They roamed vast landscapes in search of food, relying on their wits and physical endurance. Their diet was diverse, consisting of meat from hunted animals and a variety of plants, fruits and nuts they gathered. They hunted animals and gathered plants, moving with the seasons. This nomadic lifestyle required them to be highly adaptable, constantly learning and innovating to survive in different environments. They developed tools and weapons from stone, bone and wood, which were essential for hunting and protection. Cooperation was vital for survival, as living in groups provided safety and efficiency. Early humans formed tight-knit communities where everyone had a role, from hunting and gathering to caring for the young and elderly. Sharing food and caring for each other strengthened these bonds. This sense of community and mutual support was crucial, especially during harsh times when resources were scarce. It ensured that everyone had a better chance of survival. Around 70,000 years ago, a cognitive revolution occurred. Sapiens developed complex language, sharing detailed information. This new ability to communicate allowed them to convey not just practical knowledge, but also abstract ideas, emotions, and plans for the future. This ability to communicate changed everything. It enabled larger groups to coordinate their actions, share knowledge across generations, and build more complex social structures. Language became a powerful tool for cooperation and innovation. Sapiens could now cooperate in large numbers. They spread from Africa, embarking on a journey that would take them to every corner of the globe. This migration was driven by their curiosity and adaptability, allowing them to thrive in diverse environments. Mastering fire and creating tools were significant milestones. Fire provided warmth, protection, and a means to cook food, making it more digestible and nutritious. Tools, on the other hand, extended their physical capabilities, enabling them to hunt more effectively and manipulate their environment. Storytelling and myths united them, shaping the planet. These narratives were more than just entertainment. They were a way to pass down knowledge, values, and traditions. They helped to forge a shared identity and purpose, binding communities together and guiding their actions. 12,000 years ago, humans began farming. This monumental shift from hunting and gathering to agriculture marked the beginning of the agricultural revolution. Early humans discovered that by planting seeds and cultivating the land, they could produce a reliable food source. This newfound ability to grow crops allowed them to settle in one place rather than constantly moving in search of food. They planted seeds and tamed animals, marking the agricultural revolution. Domestication of animals provided not only a steady supply of meat, milk and wool, but also labor for plowing fields. This symbiotic relationship between humans and animals was a cornerstone of early agricultural societies. Farming allowed people to settle, building permanent homes. These early settlements grew into villages where people lived in close-knit communities. The stability provided by agriculture enabled the construction of more permanent structures, leading to the development of early architecture. Villages grew into towns, society became more complex. As populations increased, so did the need for organization and governance. This complexity gave rise to new social structures and roles within the community. Surplus food led to new roles: craftsmen, priests, warriors. With more food than needed for mere survival, people could specialize in various trades and professions. This specialization was crucial for the advancement of technology, culture, and religion. Social classes and hierarchies emerged, changing human life. The division of labor and the accumulation of surplus resources led to the formation of distinct social classes. Leaders, religious figures, and skilled workers held higher status, while farmers and laborers formed the base of the social pyramid. Farming was hard work, often leading to less varied diets. Despite the benefits, early agriculture required intense labor and often resulted in a diet heavily reliant on a few staple crops. This lack of dietary diversity sometimes led to nutritional deficiencies, but it laid the foundation for modern civilization, The agricultural revolution was a turning point in human history, setting the stage for the development of cities, advanced technologies, and complex societies. It was the beginning of a journey that would eventually lead to the world we know today. The first civilizations like Mesopotamia emerged. Sumerians built cities and invented writing, a huge human leap. Life in these cities was organized with laws like Hammurabi's Code. Egypt along the Nile was ruled by powerful pharaohs. They built pyramids and developed hieroglyphs. Both civilizations made advances in engineering and mathematics. Their legacies inspire awe, showcasing human ingenuity. In India, the Indus Valley civilization thrived with advanced planning. China saw early dynasties and philosophies like Confucianism and Taoism. Greece, a land of city-states, birthed democracy and great thinkers. Philosophers like Socrates and Aristotle shaped Western thought. Greek culture spread widely, influencing the world through the Hellenistic period. After Rome's fall, Europe entered the Middle Ages. Feudalism structured society with lords, knights, and serfs. The Catholic Church held great power, spreading Christianity. Islam emerged, leading to a golden age of knowledge. Despite hardships, trade revived and towns grew. The Black Death and Crusades marked this era of change. The Renaissance, a rebirth of classical learning, began in Italy. Humanism focused on human potential, producing talents like Da Vinci. Scientists like Copernicus revolutionized our understanding of the universe. The Age of Exploration connected the world with voyages by Columbus and Magellan. The Columbian Exchange transformed global agriculture and societies. European empires expanded, bringing both progress and devastation. The Industrial Revolution began in Britain, driven by machines. Steam engines and factories transformed production and society. People moved to cities facing harsh working conditions. Technology advanced rapidly with railroads and telegraphs. New social classes emerged, sparking debates on capitalism. The revolution created wealth, but also social challenges. The 20th century saw incredible progress and terrible conflicts. 2 world wars and the Cold War reshaped the world. Technology advanced with computers and the internet. Globalization connected economies and cultures. The 21st century faces challenges like climate change and inequality. Humanity's choices will shape our future, with AI and global cooperation crucial. From hunter-gatherers to a global society, our journey is remarkable. We began as small bands of nomads, relying on the land and each other for survival. Over millennia, we learned to cultivate crops, domesticate animals, and build shelters. These early advancements laid the foundation for the complex societies we see today. Cooperation allowed us to build cities and explore science. The rise of ancient civilizations brought about monumental achievements in architecture, governance, and culture. From the pyramids of Egypt to the aqueducts of Rome, human ingenuity knew no bounds. In medieval times, the pursuit of knowledge flourished, setting the stage for the scientific revolution. Civilization brought art, science, and technology, but also wars and inequality. The Renaissance era sparked a renewed interest in the arts and sciences, leading to groundbreaking discoveries and masterpieces. However, this progress was often accompanied by conflict and strife. The Industrial Revolution transformed economies and societies, but also introduced new challenges such as labor, exploitation, and environmental degradation. Our interconnected world requires global solutions to shared problems. Today, we live in an era of unprecedented connectivity and collaboration. International conferences and organizations work tirelessly to address issues like climate change, poverty, and human rights. The diversity of our global community is a strength, offering a multitude of perspectives and solutions. The future is unwritten, and our actions today will determine our path. As we look ahead, we must consider the impact of our choices on future generations. Sustainable practices, technological innovation, and social equity are key to building a better world. The responsibility lies with each of us to contribute positively to the future we envision. We hold the power to create a better future or cause great harm. The challenges we face are significant, but so are the opportunities for positive change. By coming together and taking decisive action, we can address the pressing issues of our time. Let us strive to leave a legacy of hope, resilience, and progress for those who come after us.